Hello, welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to continue with a series of beers from Second Story Ale Works, and we've looked at a couple already in this series, and now we're going to look at another one, and after this, the next one will be also from Second Story. And they're a couple of stouts, and they're a little bit different. Well, I'll tell you about it in a second here, but first, Second Story Ale Works is in Tokushima, Japan, on the island of Shikoku, and they started in 2018 and have been bottling since November of 2019. The brewery is run by a couple. And the owner, apparently the owner's parents had a house with a garage, and they put their brewery on the second story over the garage, and hence the name Second Story. You can see pictures of it on their website. The brewery was started by an American man named Pat Brown and his wife. And Pat Brown apparently had been homebrewing since 1993. And they were living in Bend, Oregon, which is very much a beer town with some of the, some very exceptional breweries in that town. Least and not least of all, Deschutes. When they decided to start a brewery and return to Japan, he took a university brewing course, and they came back and opened up their brewery, and they've been going since 2018. They're kind of well known for using local products, local fruit, local barley, things like that in their beers. But a lot of his beers tend to be kind of Northwest influenced, not all. Portland, Oregon, I mean. And on RateBeer, there are 30 beers from this brewery listed, and on Untapped, there are 52 beers, and the average score on Untapped is 3.75, so pretty high overall. And okay, so we're going to take a look at a couple of stouts from Second Story Ale Works, and we'll get going. Okay, so here is our third beer in the series from Second Story Ale Works, and it is this one. It's got an interesting name, Second Story Baby Stout. And this is a stout, or a flavored stout, a pastry stout, as they call it now. And it is only 4%, so it's kind of, I guess you could call it a session stout, maybe. The story behind this one is the brewer was trying to make two beers at once, and what he did was with the first ultra rich wort, he took it aside and saved it for later release, and it will come out eventually as a 12% beer called Onii-chan. And so I look forward to seeing that. So 12%er, I assume it's going to be a strong ale or barley wine or something like that. And the second part of the wort he took and added hot water to and made a lighter wort, and it produced this beer. So actually perhaps the Onii-chan will be an imperial stout, a super strong imperial stout. And this beer also has coffee in it. So the ingredients are malt, German malt, and hops, oats, and coffee beans. And so they don't specify exactly which hops are in it. I wish they would. It'd be nice to know. So only 4% though, quite a mild stout here. In any case, I think we should give this one a go. I love stouts, and I hope you do too. I hope I love this one. I've been impressed by Second Story Ale Works, actually. Most of their beers have been quite good. Okay, it is opaque, but it has translucent edges, so you can't, but I can see red kind of mahogany sort of tones on the edge here. If I put it through the light, I can definitely see light through it. So it is kind of a light-bodied stout, maybe kind of on the edge of some kind of a dark ale and a stout. A finger of sort of frothy brown head. Let's see what the lace does. Let's try the aroma. Okay, I get coffee right away. It's mild. Something like some roast, dark roast. A bit of cola, maybe. Nice sort of dark fruitiness. Okay, this is very mild, but coffee, some bitter, solid bitterness in mid palate, and I think that's kind of coffee and the hops mixing. Again, mild dark fruit. Gets rather dry in mid palate and finish. Slight metallic note, and the bitterness is the last element. So the bitterness, again, seems like the coffee and the hops kind of mixed together. So interesting beer. Very mild, light stout. Again, very sessionable, 4%. You could put away a few of these easily. Perhaps just a bit thin, but again, 4%, what are you going to do? So yeah, give this a try. Again, it's called Second Story Baby Stout, and it's a 4%er. You can order some of their beers online. They have sets of 6 different beers you can order, and I recently did. And also, they have a couple of saisons. Actually, right now I think they have only one of them, but Farmhouse Saisons, which came out a while ago, and they are excellent, absolutely wonderful. So go online to Second Story Ale Works and give them a try. Well, I hope you subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment, and let's talk about beer. Okay, I will reply, and look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.